Hey guys, Randy here from our Cozy Garden, and today is Tuesday, just one day after our May long weekend here in Canada. I am in Zone 3, Alberta, and today I am ready to plant our dahlias. Now, the patch I prepared for them is a patch right in front of our apple trees, and over winter I use it to plant more tulips because I ran out of space from our back garden. So at least I was able to maximize the space while waiting for the weather to be warm enough to plant our dahlias. Now, over the past few weeks, we've been harvesting the tulips from this patch, and a lot of them have been taken out, dug out, and cleared. So I now have space to plant some of the dahlias that I have. So this patch, you'll notice that I planted there's a rectangular space, and around that I planted our hardy Italian garlic. And one is I just need a space to plant them, and two, perhaps they can help with helping with possible vole issues in the future, because I know dahlia tubers are edible, so critters love it. But I'm not foreseeing any issues really. But either way, I have the hardy Italian garlic in there, and inside this rectangular space will be our dahlias. So the varieties that I'm planting, I will be planting the dinner plate dahlias first, because one, they are very tall, and in here I have the Florel, which is a beautiful white dahlia. We had it flowered last year and it was very beautiful, so I will start with that. That's our biggest grower, tallest grower. The second is the one I'm very excited about. It's Shiloh Noelle, and I will be planting that in there as well, and as well as our Cafe au lait. Now these three I will plant on this part of the bed, because this is a east facing wall. Well, this is east facing. That means the sun will be going around this side. So as the sun goes up, I would want the tallest dahlias to be at the back, so that they won't shadow the rest of the smaller dahlias. And I'm pretty sure that we have in there behind them will be the salvia, and then we have the daffodils, and we have some stuff in there. We have our kiwi in there, and we also have our celosia. But I'm pretty sure those plants don't mind the shade over summer. So that's good, and that's my task for today. So it is rooting well, and I'm not planting them too deep, so I don't want them to stay in really wet and soggy soil. They hate that. So just enough that the crown or the intersection of the tuber and the stem are just on the surface of the soil. So I'm placing them about a foot apart. So this one I'm planting with a bit of a slant. It's the end of July and we're finally seeing some buds that are ready to bloom soon here from our dinner plate dahlias. And we're covering them up with organza bags because we've had quite a battle with lygus bugs. Lygus bugs, what they do is they suck the sap out of flower buds, and because of that you will have usually deformed petals or missing petals in a flower. And since we're growing them for cut flowers, that would be really bad for us. So we're trying to control them with these organza bags so that they keep away from the buds as much as possible. Although sometimes they still get into the bag and to the flower bud, but it has reduced significantly our maldeformed flowers because of this. So finally, after a few months of growing and taking care of our dahlias, we finally have our first bloom. And this one right here is Shiloh Noelle. And if you've seen our previous videos, this is one of the newest variety that we're growing this year. And I know they take a long time to grow and have them flower, especially here in Zone 3, where we have a really short growing season. But they are tropical flowers after all. They are native to Mexico, but they've been brought all around the world, grown and bred. And even I, growing up in the Philippines, which is a tropical country, I've seen dahlias grown in people's gardens everywhere, and they come in 1,000 varieties. So one of the challenges growing dahlias here in Zone 3 is our summers can get really unpredictable. And just recently, past few days, we did have some cold spells. They were not freezing, but the temperatures would go up to 8 degrees Celsius at night. And I think that affects these flowers, these tropical flowers, with their growth and developing buds and flowers. But still, it is possible, as you can see. And as long as you start them early enough so that they will have time to bloom. And I think having a portable greenhouse this year and placing them there a few weeks before our last frost really helped them get hardened and have enough time to grow and to mature. And that's it. Thanks so much for your time. Once again, my name is Randy here at our Cozy Garden. And that's how we are growing dahlias for cut flowers here in Zone 3, Alberta, Canada. If you like our content, feel free to like this video or subscribe to our channel. Until next time, hope you have a wonderful day.